I'm not gonna lie, it's more than a little intimidating to be in charge of supplying the cocktails for a party for 2 bartenders. I'm at the store now, I gotta pick up a couple more things. We have a fully stocked liquor cabinet at home, so I'm not really too concerned about the liquor. Hopefully we can make something fun out of what we have, but we definitely need the fixins. So we'll see what I come up with. I do not want, but it gives me flashbacks. When my friends and I turned 21, this was our drink of choice, so yeah, memories. I've never used simple syrup, but one of the recipes I wanted to try called for lavender simple syrup, but I don't have fresh lavender or otherwise, so I'm just gonna get it in case we want to mix it with anything. I don't know what I'm doing. All I have is a bunch of random nonsense that I'm hoping will amount to something good. Hi and welcome to Bedecked. I'm Beck and I am here with my friends Becky, who you've met before, and Lindsay, who you have not yet. But as I said in the intro, they're both bartenders and I'm going to try my hand at making them martinis today. In the meantime, we are eating these grapes.
These are the gin ones. They do not taste as much like gin as the tequila ones taste like tequila.
Probably gonna work because my head is in the way.
I think probably because the gin I used is the Whitley Neal Keats, so it's got like apple and pear notes to it as a gin, whereas the tequila ones I used just like a regular, like cheap Blanco tequila.
And then, once we had our martinis in hand and hopefully consumed, Lindsay is gonna do Becky's makeup. I don't remember where this idea for an episode came about or when. It was like
It's a lot of
4 months ago.
Was it only 4 months ago?
At least.
At least 4 months
At least
ago.
4 months.
We rescheduled 3 months ago.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
For the third time.
Yeah,
Second
this
time?
is take 3 at trying to get
Yes.
together.
Yes.
Because Becky wanted help with her makeup, and Lindsay does an excellent cat eye, so she's like, I can help you with that. And someone said, let's film it, and I said, awesome, I'm always in for content. So Becky is the charcuterie queen. Why don't you tell us what we have here while I put your video in?
So there is brie in the middle with a Lindenberg jam glitterified with a unicorn cookie cutter. 3 different kinds of meats, which I'm blanking on what they all are now. 3 different kinds of cheeses, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, and then a dark chocolate caramel sea salt, a milk chocolate melt away, and mini Oreos dipped in milk chocolate.
Sounds delicious.
Amazing. I kind of already ran my martini ideas by Lindsay, and she gave me some feedback. So I don't remember if I remember the feedback. So my idea, the most complicated idea I had was a s'mores martini. I've done something like that before. I can't remember what I put in it. It was a while ago. So anyway, but I had this Bailey's s'mores that I bought on impulse one time, and I wanted to make it work. So we're gonna use this Bailey's s'mores. Woo! What else did she say? It was chocolate, right? Dark chocolate brandy from Kohler.
Kohler does make an excellent dark chocolate brandy. They actually use the chocolate from their chocolatiers.
Yeah, yep. So that, was there vodka in it too? Or no? You got it!
Oh, am I supposed to help you now?
Well, you're gonna drink it, so do you wanna help me or do you?
No, I want to watch this just unfold.
Yeah, right?
I'll put some random ass shit in it at the end.
Because you're using brandy, I would not recommend putting vodka as well. Generally,
Okay.
you want to keep your dark liquors with your dark liquors and your light liquors with your light liquors.
Good
So
call.
you do have a caramel whiskey in there that you could put in there if you wanted to sweeten it up a little bit more. But honestly, between the dark chocolate brandy and the s'mores, you'd probably be fine.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna be fine. I looked at recipes ahead of time. I don't remember what the proportions are at all.
Would you like the basic trick?
Yes.
Although it will not work with this one specifically because you don't have the three ingredients.
Oh.
But at a martini bar, which is where I started bartending, it is always 1 part your your least amount of alcohol mixer. So
Okay.
whether that's a sweet and sour mix or like a light liqueur. 2 parts your next highest ABV, and 3 parts your highest ABV, your straight booze.
Okay.
If you're making a flavored martini. So I would recommend probably 1 part to 2 parts.
Is this a part?
Yeah, so
It can
usually
be. It
when you're-
doesn't matter.
Yeah, usually
Yeah.
when you're talking about parts, it's ounces.
Right.
But it depends on how big your martini glasses are.
Okay.
How many you're making
So,
at a time.
Yeah.
right, so I'm making
Yeah.
3 at a time, so I should put 3 of these in and 6 of these in?
Are you doing it over ice?
Yeah, I'll put ice in there. Do I
Okay.
do that first? Doesn't
Yes.
matter, probably yes.
It
Okay.
probably usually.
See, I feel like you giving me instructions is not a bad thing. 'Cause they're learning too. I don't know if we want to fancy this up at all, but I also bought this to drizzle in the glass.
Oh. Would you like to try your hand at drizzling, or would you like me to show you how to do it?
Oh, there's a.
Oh, there's a system.
And then, okay, you do one, and then I'll do the
Okay.
next one. I also bought graham crackers if we want to crush those up and rim it.
We'll have to do the rimming before we do the drizzle if you
right.
want to do that. I'm gonna need more tequila for this, guys.
Okay, I'll start doing this.
Okay. You can have your head.
Would you normally chill your glass first?
Yes,
Okay.
but we're not fancy.
Don't fuck it up.
That's okay, we can swear on this channel.
Okay.
Wonderful. Okay, so then we're gonna cheat since I don't want to do another.
Sure.
Does it got crumbles on it?
Yeah. Guess I did it right.
There are
All right,
crumbles.
there are crumbles.
All right.
Okay. So
Oh yeah,
then
now okay, this is an art form.
For
Here we go.
drizzle, this is an art form,
Yeah.
okay? And so usually we would use a different bottle, like an actual squeezy top bottle, with like a littler pour spout.
yeah,
so
yeah.
this might come out a little fast.
Okay.
So do you want to do like drizzle down, or do you want to do like a swirl or something?
Whichever.
Okay. So the trick is to always start from the top because it's going to go to the bottom anyways. Not as I did not start from the bottom. Yeah, it does come out a little fast.
Not exactly the right tools for the job.
Not quite, but that's okay. Oh, there we go. That's gonna be real pretty though when you put the stuff in.
So unlike Lindsay, I mostly worked in dive bars and therefore do not have the fancy squeeze bottles and I've had experience
yeah,
with
okay,
just
so-
chocolate syrup.
okay.
That's right.
Woo! Oh jeez. We'll do one at the top too. Okay.
Okay.
Woo! Okay.
There's an arm.
Oh goodness. Yep. Okay, so now we can pour them in, hey?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. That's probably gonna be too much.
It's okay. You don't have to go anywhere after this.
True.
And at least one of us has a DD. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, well, I could use a lot of work on the pouring, but
You're yeah, it's okay. Take practice. But we can look at the
oh. Ooh. Hi, Dorothy. Yeah, I know. You just want attention, you poor baby. Yeah. Okay, let's get the taste test.
Cheers,
Cheersies.
ladies.
Oh, I just got chocolate on my dress. That's a bummer.
It's very chocolatey.
Yes.
It is very chocolatey, yeah. So we've finished our first martini. We're feeling good. So now we're moving on to the second one. For the second one, I wanted something fruitier. I have this Absolut Juice that was another impulse buy, if you're seeing a theme here. You are correct. It's a Pear and Elderflower edition of Absolut Juice. So, probably can't see that, but it's fine. What?
Oh my god, I can't wait for the rest of this.
I have lemonade, I have other vodka, and I have simple syrup. What should I put with this?
So I have not actually had this.
Do you want to try some first?
Particular edition. Well, I've had the Absolut Juice before.
Yeah.
I have not.
So the juices were a series that they did that included like very fresh, natural stuff. So like we had, I think we had maybe like the apple juice one. So they have like particulates in them because there's real stuff in them. What kind of lemonade do you have?
Simply lemonade.
Okay, so that's pretty tart. So what I would suggest is this is going to be a true martini division.
Okay.
So 1 part simple syrup, 2 parts lemonade, 3 parts vodka.
Okay.
In this particular case, because there's 3 of us, I would literally just do like a shot of that, 2 shots lemonade, 3 shots this, and then spread about. It'll be a little thinner, but it'll look really good with the raspberry.
Okay.
Make sure you shake that.
Ooh. Oh.
Particulates. It separates.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you for keeping count.
Yeah, see? Not that joke yet. See if there's a third later. Okay, well, okay, so it's just gonna be a little
It's
in
just
each
gonna be,
glass.
yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, those are much closer.
Yeah.
Well done. And I do see a little bit of
bit.
sugar there.
Okay, let's try them.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here's the thing. Hey, Mom, guess what?
It's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a much more martini than the last one. Well done.
What makes it more of a martini?
So it's a little bit better balanced. So I still get the alcohol, but I can taste the pear and the elderflower, a little bit of the lemonade, and I get that sweetness.
Okay.
That makes me want to drink another one very quickly.
Can do. There's plenty left. All right, so for our third martini of the day, we are going with a dirty.
I also like how you're the only one that's actually finished with your third martini.
I live here.
Third, because we did a second of this one.
Okay. Got the ice. Got plenty of vodka. Kirkland vodka, it's the good stuff. And then got olives. I went with blue cheese stuffed because
Of course.
Of course.
The proper olive for
at
a
least
dirty
I did
martini.
something right. Okay. Okay. Ooh.
Do you
This was
have
this.
dry vermouth? Or are we just going dirty? We don't need dry vermouth because in reality, a true dirty martini, you just kind of wave the bottle over it.
Oh.
We don't actually put it in anyways, so you're fine. What does that mean? So, vermouth is actually a wine and it is supposed to be chilled.
Okay.
Dive bars and bars in general are not taught that. So dry vermouth, mostly Tribune, is stored on a shelf, warm, and it does not taste good after about a month. So people are very used to dry vermouth tasting a very specific way, which is bad. So the majority of people who have dry, dirty martinis in a bar that is not a martini bar or a very, very fancy bar, just wave the bottle over it, and you're supposed to salute in the direction of Italy, which I don't know where that is from here.
That way
Okay,
is
so this
east.
is a
that way?
north-facing house. Yes.
Yeah, that way.
Guys, the lake is that way.
that way?
See, that only works if you can see the lake.
Yeah,
I
I
just
can see
know
the
I
lake.
purchased a north-facing house, so it's that way.
That way. So Italy's that way. But
Okay.
if you are not keeping your dry vermouth in the fridge, just don't use it.
Okay.
It's a whole thing.
Okay.
It's a whole thing.
All right. So.
Really, any vermouth. Any vermouth. Store it in a fridge. It's wine. Store it in a fridge. Anyways.
We learned something.
Yes.
Okay, so is this a 1, 2? So we only have 2 this time.
Yeah, so with a dirty martini,
Yeah.
everybody likes their dirty martinis differently.
True.
Right? So I have a lady who orders a dirty martini and she literally wants half olive juice, half vodka.
Okay.
Most dirty martinis are generally like if you have like a stir spoon, it's like 1 stir spoon, which is like I think a teaspoon.
Okay.
Like a teaspoon of olive juice to like 2.5 shots of vodka.
Okay.
Because generally your martini glasses are 6 to 7 ounces. So you want 3 or 3.5 ounces of liquid when you're done. When you shake it over ice, you're adding about a half an ounce
Okay.
of liquid. So you do 2.5 shots of vodka and you do a teaspoon of your olive juice over ice. You should get 3 to 3.5 ounces of liquid.
All right. So 7.5 it is.
I'm glad you can do math when you're drunk. I can't do math when I'm sober, so. I wasn't counting. Was she correct?
I was not paying attention.
Like 7 3/4, I think. It's fine. Okay. So 3 of these. And the drips.
You are joking.
Oh my goodness.
So
I know
much.
these olives are so screwed after this.
Oh.
So is your hand.
It's fine.
Okay.
So in true messy bartender fashion, we still have all the old ingredients out.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Well, you know. I don't know what I'm doing, so. And I'm messy in general. That's a double whammy.
You are never allowed to open my bar.
I don't know why you never let me. You'd be desperate.
If I come into a night
You'd
shift
be
and
desperate.
this is all still out.
You'd be desperate. Like Nate would be dead. Everybody else would be dead. It'd be the apocalypse. You're like, shit.
I really just need to
Rebecca's the only one alive. She's still not doing it. We're closing for the day.
All right, so the trick here is going to be putting the olives in the glass before you pour it.
Okay. I don't think we have. Oh, we do have do we need toothpicks or do we just throw them in?
Just throw them in.
Okay. So how many? Does it
I
reference
usually do 2 to 3.
All right.
So.
I only have the one
Yeah,
glass.
you only have the one glass.
Got
So
it.
just do yours
Yep.
and then.
Let's go with that for now.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, it looks beautiful though.
So, yeah, it does. It does look.
If you were making a traditional martini,
Okay.
you would have stirred it instead of shaken.
Oh.
Because shaking it waters it down. But I think that is where we're at right now. So
It's probably fine.
that is fine.
Okay. Cheers.
Dirty enough for you?
Yeah. Dirty. Does taste a little watered down,
Yep.
but like you said, it's okay at this point.
That's where we're at.
We need number 4.
5.
What? That's right. We had 2 of the second one. Remind me what number we're at.
5.
5.
They tell me it's 5, so I can only believe them. Okay, so we are going with the Central Standard, which is a distillery in Milwaukee. With the Anodyne coffee, vodka. We are doing 1 part of that and then 2 parts of the Bailey S'mores again. Because I don't think this was actually an impulse buy. I think I actually went to a Central Standard tasting, which was very fun. So.
Central Standard is really solid.
Mm-hmm.
Anodyne is also out of Milwaukee, I believe. No, Valentine's out of Milwaukee?
Valentine's
out of Milwaukee. Not Anodyne, sorry.
Where's the Anodyne out of? Maybe it's this.
I honestly don't know. Anodyne, as I told you, always gives me just a little bit of a green pepper finish on the end. And particularly when it's with any level of alcohol, which isn't a bad thing. It's just something to be aware of when you're mixing. So that's why I suggested 1 part coffee to 2 parts s'mores. The s'mores should cancel out the little bit of green pepper on the finish and make it more of a dessert martini for you.
Okay, Anodyne is out of Milwaukee.
It is? Okay.
Apparently, yeah.
Almost beer and coffee, they pair very well together. That's why Pabst made a coffee beer.
There you go.
I will not promote it here.
I'm gonna plug in Wonder State as a Wisconsin coffee shop that does a wonderful job with their roasting.
Where's that?
Wonder State?
Where
It used to be called
specific-
Kickapoo because it was in Kickapoo, Wisconsin.
Where the
Okay.
heck is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Sweet, we'll Google it. Okay, I'm pouring. I just made one of these.
Yeah, so that's very
There's a
You
bottle.
guys already have stuff.
Yeah, we're still
but
drinking
we
other
can easily
things.
make other ones if they. Absolutely nothing to complain about there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, well done. Good job. Excellent.
Let's not fuck this up.
Everyone just got motion sickness.
That's what editing's for. Spit take from Becky.
That is very good.
Okay.
See
Sweet.
what?
All right. So, thank you so much to Becky and Lindzy for joining me today for this episode. We had a lot of fun making martinis and doing makeup. Do you have any final thoughts?
I like martinis.
Do you have any final thoughts?
I really enjoyed doing makeup on you guys. It was really super fun. I hope you liked it.
I hope you like it too. And honestly, if you want to just see Becky and Lindzy going forward, I'm fine with that. I'll just record them going forward, so it's fine. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Bedeck. Tune in next week. Oh, like and subscribe. What do you always say?
Smash the like button, hit subscribe, ding the bell.
I know, I'm so old. Okay, thank you so much for watching this episode of Bedeck. Tune in next week for whatever topic I deck out next. Bye.